Okay, Assalamualaikum and very good morning, everyone. So, this is PFM3113, Group B, correct? Investment portfolio. Okay, so for investment portfolio, basically it's a continuation from the course of investment planning. Okay, so let me share with you some information about this course. Right. Okay, PFM3113. Investment portfolio. But before we move forward to the course itself, let me introduce myself. Right, my name is Mohammed Faisal. Right, the lecturer from the Department of Accounting and Finance. So I guess all of you in this group would be from AE14. And as you can see there, I also hold the Registered Financial Planner, RFP from MIPC. So all of you guys will get this if you pass all the 7 modules. Right, so at the end of your study, obviously you will receive your degree from UPSI for the BBA in financial services. And on top of that, if you pass all 7 modules, you will get the RFP as well. Right, and for those yang tak sure ataupun tak tahu, I'm actually the coordinator for the program, EE14. So if you have any issues regarding courses, if you're unsure about the structure of your programs, for example, you can go back to me lah. Okay, if you have any doubts or any concerns or any issues, you can get back to me. Anyway, as you can see there also in the 4th bullet, that's my working experience. Right, currently I'm attached with PSI for the past almost 6 years. I visited University of Warwick for a year, right? And prior to that, I was with UiTM. And again, earlier than that, after graduated, actually, I joined the industry, okay, for about 5 years as well. So yeah, that's my working experience. And those bottom 3 is actually my contacts, okay, my office number, my mobile number. So if you guys, okay, perhaps one of you who want to set up a WhatsApp group, for example, you can add my contact as part of the group, and you can share the link via my guru. Okay, so you can set up the WhatsApp group later. And this is my office number, okay, A3, Aras 3, level 3, BP20. Okay, so meaning from the lift, if you get out of the lift and then, moving towards the offices, you should turn left. Okay, BP20 is on your left wing. Right, and at the very bottom is my email address. Okay, jarang lah guna email address. Most of our communication actually comes from besides WhatsApp group later. Most of the information, most of the notes, materials, I will share by my guru. So use and visit my guru regularly for any updates. Okay. Right. Let's move on to the schedule. Let me check again. Our classes is actually on Tuesdays, right? From 10 to 1. Okay, and we have a classroom. Level, block 10, level 1, if I'm not mistaken again. Okay. So that would be our default classroom. So meaning that would be our default classroom. But just to let you know, throughout the semesters, sometimes, okay, you might have to use bilik bursa. Okay, in level 2, we have bilik simulasi, the simulation room that we are using for add and drops throughout, not throughout the week, I guess, from yesterday and today, if I'm not mistaken, or even until tomorrow, I'm not sure. But that room, okay, the simulation room, that will be our alternative room. So if one of the days I said, okay, for the next meeting or for the next class, we are using the simulation room. So we're going to use that room. And additionally, right, once in a while again, perhaps as early as next week, and even this week, we might use an online punya mechanism as well. Okay, online session. Right, perhaps during Ramadan, during fasting month, okay, perhaps we might use online session as an alternative. Okay, so whatever it is, I will update you where will be our meeting, our class, right? It's either the default room in level 1, block 10, or it can be in the simulation room, especially when we want to do an hands-on punya activities. Because in that room, we have some softwares that we can use, okay, to do some analysis. So we're going to use that room for that purpose. And lectures, kita boleh buat dekat classroom or even online as usual. Okay. Right, moving on. So as I mentioned, investment portfolio is actually a continuation from investment planning. So you've learned quite a lot in investment planning in terms of the analysis part, how to measures the investment for equity, for bonds, fixed income, right? But more on how to plan, because financial planning, investment planning is one of the module that you need to pass, okay? That you need to pass. At least C and above, obviously, at least C, in order for you to request for exemptions. Okay, I recap balik lah for MFPC punya module. We have 7 modules from 1 to 6. You will get exemption because you will take or you've taken some during your study here. So C and above, you will apply for exemptions, right? But for the 7 module, module number 7, the last module, module number 7, application of financial planning, you need to sit for an exam. On top of you need to prepare the paper, you need to sit for the exam. For this, not for this exam, for the current one, current yang ambil module 7, they've taken their paper, they sit their exam here in UPSI, I think dekat e-learning. All right. So moving forward, I'm not sure, because previously, before the pandemic, all right, most of the time the examination will be held in KL, in Institute of Insurance Malaysia. Okay, but recently, at least once or twice already, they've conducted the exam here near to the candidates. Okay, but moving forward, I'm not sure what will be the arrangement. Okay, but the current one, they sit for the examination in the campus. Okay, but everything managed by MFPC. Okay, so us from UPSI tak boleh in charge anything. So everything conducted by MFPC, the exam questions, the invigilators, the staff, everything, semuanya from MFPC. We just provide a place for you guys to sit for the exam. Okay, depending on the numbers, I guess. Okay, sebab last semester tak ramai sangat numbers. And for this course, investment portfolio, it is another major course. Okay, untuk major course, again, you need to get at least C, C and above. So maknanya if you get C minus and below, you need to repeat the paper. Okay, you need to resit for the paper lah for in the coming semesters. So please note, you need to get at least C. C maksudnya 50 lah, 50 and above. So the course is offered to provide knowledge on the current practices in terms of how to manage your investment portfolio, and it covers a vast numbers of topics lah, dari segi capital marketsnya, the capital market theory, the equity markets, the bond markets punya investments, and we also covers what else? The portfolio selection, how to select the portfolio, how to triangulate, or how to basically pick and choose which investment to create your portfolio. and obviously at the end, how to manage and how to evaluate your portfolio. Okay, so this is all the expectation when we talked about investment portfolio. So this would be the CO, cost outcome. So at the end of the course, students should be able, number one, to discuss and explain the concepts, the objectives, and also the elements of risk and return. Risk and return. Analyze various investment portfolios. As I mentioned, there's a lot of instruments ataupun securities that you need to analyze. Obviously, you need to do some analysis. Some of them nowadays actually you can use system softwares ataupun tools. Okay, but for you guys, in order to understand it, I need to explain it and to show you how to calculate it manually. What will be the elements to derive these measurements? Okay, so we're gonna rely heavily on calculators. Okay. CO number 3, demonstrate appropriate decision-making tools ataupun decision-making in how to maximize investment returns, and finally, how to evaluate, okay, the portfolio part. Ni selalunya towards the end, maknanya how to measure your portfolios, right? So we have 11 topics altogether. The 11 topics. Starts from the very basic, the steps of portfolio management. What will be the process? We will see after later on. There will be 4 steps on how to do the portfolio management. And then on top of that, we have the risk and return element. Kalau you ingat CO number 1 tadi, it's about measurement of risk and return. So topic number 2 and 3 is actually interrelated, how to measure risk and return from single security point of view and from a portfolio point of view. Okay, so we will measure both risk and return for single security and for portfolio. And on top of that, okay, even though we have 11 topics here, not all topics will be calculation based. Okay, there will be some topics yang memang purely theory. So for example, topic number 4, economic and industrial analysis. Topic number 6, equity portfolio management strategies, and also topic number 8, bond portfolio management strategies. These 3 topics, purely theory. Okay, so meaning there will be no calculation in these topics. Okay, but the rest of it, from even topic number 1, topic number 1 ada ke? Perhaps even topic number 1 is theory, no calculation. So our calculation will start in topic number 2 onwards. So out of 11, only 7 topics will be calculation, even though 7 out of 11 topics, but the test, the quizzes, even the final exam will be heavy or will be majority based on calculation. Okay, very calculation oriented assessment. Okay, perhaps maybe for your group assignment will be less involved with calculation. Okay, so we're going to go through everything from topic number 1 until topic number 11 throughout our 14-week of studies. And the sequence of the content also follows the portfolio management process so that you understand step by step until the very last topic, whereby we manage and we measure the performance of our portfolio after we do all the selections, decision making, and then last kita manage and measures our portfolio performance. Right. So this is just the brief ataupun the overview of your content from topic 1 until topic 11. So the details of this, you can actually refer to the proforma. Okay, now let me share with you the proforma. Okay, so this is our official documents. Okay, our official document between myself as the academic staff and you guys as the students. So you're gonna refer to this for all of the information relating to the course, synopsis, uh, in terms of the CLO yang kita dah mention tadi, all four, right? And the assessments. Okay, so this would be our assessment. Kejap lagi kita discuss in detail. So you can see here already what would be the assessments and how we map the assessment against the CLOs, okay, course learning outcomes. But anyway, right, this would be the detailed contents that you can refer to. Okay, so maknanya all questions, whether test, assignment, or even your final exam will be based only on this content, right? So the details of this you can refer here, and the expected number of hours covered for that particular topics. For example, topic number 1, we will cover for 2 weeks, meaning this week and next week as well. Okay, how many hours of lectures, kalau ada tutorial. Okay, independent learning ni is the number of hours expected for you guys to learn by yourself. Okay, independent learning, non face-to-face, meaning you do on your own time. And this column ni, kalau you tengok, these are the number of hours expected for you guys to self-study. Okay, I provide with you all the notes, the material, I give you the lectures. Okay, on top of that, you need to learn by yourself for how many hours lah. These are the recommended hours. Okay, you can refer here. By the way, you can download this obviously from my guru as well. Dia dah ada, it's already available on my guru. You can download it yourself. Okay, up until week number 14. Okay, up until week number 14. So we go back to the assessment. Right. The first assessment would be the midterm test. Midterm test with 20% weightage. Okay, 20%. So usually for the midterm test, the questions will give you around 40 marks in total. 40 marks, and we will convert it into 20%. Okay, 20%. So kalau 40 marks to 20, you know it's half lah. So if you get 30 out of 40, it will give you around 15% assessment ataupun your ongoing assessment ataupun carry marks you as of for test, it's 15 out of 20, for example. So usually we'll do 2 hours of tests in class. Okay, so for non-face-to-face, you need to study at least 4 hours lah. Okay, so that's our first assessment, midterm test. So midterm test, we will decide on the topics to be covered and also when it will be held later on. Okay, but nama pun midterm test, right? So obviously it's supposed to be in the middle of the semester. So we have 14 weeks altogether. So most of the times we are going to conduct it in the middle, meaning in week 7 or 8. Okay, but again, depending on time later on. Alright, tengok ada cuti ke tak, when would be our raya break, your midterm break. So everything will be considered. So we will adjust accordingly. Okay. And I will let you know in advance when will be the test to be conducted. That's our first assessment. Secondly is the individual assignment. Okay, nama dia individual assignment, but it is a mixture of quizzes that you need to do by yourself, by individual. It's not a group work. So it will give you another 20%. Okay, another 20%. So this 20%, kalau macam midterm test tadi, it comes from one activity. One midterm, then you get 20%. Okay, but for quizzes or individual assignments, it will comes in multiple activities. Okay, it's not just based on one. So it can come up to maybe 4 or even 5 quizzes throughout the semester. So it comes from multiple topics throughout the semester. So every activity will give you around 4 to 5 marks depending on the numbers of quizzes that I will do throughout the semester. So kalau minimum 4, so if it's 4, will give you around 5 marks each. Okay, 5 marks each. Right, so these quizzes ataupun individual assignments can be done online or even in class, depending on the topics. Okay, sometimes bila kita dah buat some lectures, do some tutorials, we do some exercises, and then I can straight away, okay, kata, okay, this is another question, try yourself and submit it as a quiz, for example. So kita boleh buat tu juga in class. Right, so there's no heads up lah untuk quizzes ni. Selalunya impromptu. So be ready anytime, anywhere lah for our quizzes. But usually I akan bagi quiz ni after I explain, after I do all the lectures. I dah ajar how to do it, how to calculate it. I dah show some examples as well. Alright, so baru I'll give you the quiz. Alright. So dia bukanlah bagi before you know how to do it. Okay, it's unfair lah macam tu. But anyway, that's the second one. So dah 40% so far. And the final 20% of your ongoing assessment will be a group assignment. So this is another 20%. Right. Typically, okay, what I'll do for group assignment under PFM3113 is an online investment game. Okay, online investment game. Dalam group ni, kalau tak salah, I saw just now you have about 35. Okay, 35. So kalau kita pecah 4 or 5, we have about 7 groups altogether. Anyway, what I'll do usually, I'll do an online investment game. So that's why I need to show you hands-on in the bilik simulasi, the simulation room in level 2, block 10, level 2. Okay, but for this semester, okay, I haven't decided on the group assignment yet. It can be the online investment game as usual, okay, but alternatively, okay, I'm exploring another activity. Okay, I will let you know the decisions later, but for the second alternative or the second option, on top of, you know, the online investment game, online investment game tu memang purely online. What you need to do is merely reporting to me on weekly basis what's your decision. Okay, kita akan ada some sort like a report lah yang you need to submit. But all the games is online, 24 hours, 7 days a week, on your own, at your own time you buat all the decision makings. Cuma you need to submit weekly dia to me. Okay, to number one. Secondly, it will be a one-day event. Maybe still like an apa? Macam investment game jugalah, is game-based punya activity. Alright, so either option 1 or option 2, both will be game-based. Kalau tadi tu investment online game. Right, the second alternative would be things like treasure hunt ataupun scavenger hunt. Okay, for the second activity, it would be a combination of 2 courses for one assessment. So meaning you have this investment portfolio, we are going to combine with another course that you are taking this semester. Semester 6 you ada banyak courses juga kan. So have combined with another course, and both of us, both lecturers, will combine our assessment just for one. So whatever marks you get for this activity will contribute to both courses. So katakanlah you dapat 18 out of 20 from this scavenger hunt, katakan. So this 18 will translate into your continuous assessment for investment portfolio, and this 18 will contribute to your another course. Okay, instead of you buat dua separate event ataupun dua separate activities, you just do one. Okay, tapi contribute to 2 courses. Okay, kita panggil ni shared ataupun a combined assessment. Okay, so I will let you know later the decisions, either to do the online investment game ataupun scavenger hunt. Okay, anyway, both will contribute 20%, either one. Okay, so total 60%, 60% ongoing assessments. And for the final exam, okay, final exam, another 40%. So most of my calculation-based exams, courses, I will give you 3 hours face-to-face examination. Okay, this will be held this after week 14 lah. Saya pun tak sure berapa. Which month? Somewhere around July kot eh. Okay, July. Anyway, so all degree courses, okay, all degree courses obviously will give you 120 student learning time. SLT ni student learning time must equate to 120. So you don't have to worry about this. We as lecturers are already conduct and also calculate the SLT according to the requirement by MQA. Right. And finally, but before I move forward, ada tak questions for your assessment? Ada soalan tak so far? Right. The last part is the reference. So this will be my reference in conducting the course. Okay, these are the references I use to create or to come up with the notes. Okay, by the way, the notes I already uploaded some in my Guru. If I'm not mistaken, if you refer to my Guru now, you will have at least 3 first topics: topic 1, topic 2, and topic 3. Okay, so you can download and I will update the notes from time to time until I uploaded all 11 topics lah. Okay, so if we conduct an online classes, I will try to record the sections like today. Walaupun today, actually we just do the introduction. I will explain. I not will anymore. I dah explain both all the content and also all the assessments. And any online sessions, I'll try to record and I will share again. Okay, I will reshare it via my Guru. So in web conferencing section, okay, dalam my Guru tu web conferencing, selain daripada link for Webex where you use to get into this class today, for example, I will share the video via web conferencing punya section as well. So dalam tu you can see I share later on I will share the link for the video for whatever week that we conducted an online session. Okay, so for today juga, for those yang masuk directly contohnya, please log in ataupun click the link in my Guru for the attendance purposes. Okay, attendance for today kita guna web conferencing from my Guru So I nampak kat sini orang stop. Well, okay, I can see around 32 of you guys present for today. So please use the My Guru punya section. Sorry, the web conferencing in My Guru. Click the from there untuk record your attendance for today. Okay, so siapa yang dah buat tu, thank you very much. Online game yang okay. Even though I tak finalize the game, I might use the online game ataupun I might use scavenger hunt macam cakap tadi But for the online game, there will be one portal kita akan gunakan There's one portal. Dipanggil apa nama portal tu Sekejap I lupa nama portal tu. Kalau I ingat je, I let you know. The game will be based on real stocks. Okay, kita akan main online investment game investment in stock market. And we are going to use the real companies, the real market prices of that company. And what you need to do is to buy and sell to make profits. Okay, to buy and sell of stocks. So I will give you a virtual capital. Katakanlah I give you 20,000 ringgit, for example, each and every group. And what you need to do is to invest that 20,000. And at the end of the game, selalunya game will last about 1 month, 4 weeks. Okay, you need to report every week for 4 consecutive weeks. So at the end of the 4th week, okay, kita akan tengok group mana yang have the highest profits. And the highest ataupun the top 3 akan dapat bonus marks lagi. Okay, every week semua orang akan dapat marks depending on the submission of reports. Bukan daily weekly report. Submission of weekly reports. Submit je, ikut jadual, ikut deadline, you'll get marks. Tapi on top of that, if you get profits every week, you get additional marks juga. Alright. And on top of that, at the end of the game, or at the end of the 4th week, you will get bonus marks lagi. So remember tadi ada 20 marks kan? So there's a possibility you get more than 20 marks. Okay, so yang the bonus mark tu nanti akan di add on later lah. After final exam, whatever marks you dapat final, and I can add on to increase your grades. Okay, tu untuk yang dapat top 3 of the winners lah untuk the investment game. Tu kalau I buat investment game. Okay, alternatively, like I said, we might use another options of assessment, maybe macam scavenger hunt ataupun treasure hunt. Okay, so I will decide on that later. Okay, good question. Ada lagi soalan lain? Okay. Sekejap I have one information pasal, but let me double confirm kejap. Right, yeah. We are going to have one exchange student, foreign exchange student. Tak sure dia jadi masuk ke tak. And I'm not sure which group they will join, either group A or group B later on. The exchange student is from UK, Edinburgh Napier University, but he's originally from Italy. But I dengar masa tu dia akan masuk lambat sikit. But anyway, so expect someone lah not only for this course, perhaps for another courses yang you ambil. Maybe you akan bump into a foreign student exchange from Edinburgh, from Scotland, UK. But he's originally from Italy. Okay, but yeah. So jangan terkejut pula nanti Again, it's either for investment portfolio dia ambil, it's either for group A, group B, I'm not sure. I haven't seen his schedule yet. I'm not sure whether he's here or not. Tak nampak pun lagi around block 10 ni. Perhaps he'll be slightly later. Right. So itu je some updates lah with regards to our class. Okay, so I recap balik the important points. Number 1, our schedule on Tuesday, 10 to 1. Default classroom would be at level 1, block 10. I tak ingat classroom number berapa. Let me double check. Block 10, level 1, BK12, bilik kuliah 12, bilik kuliah 12. That is our default classroom. Okay. Second option is in bilik simulasi, second level, the one that currently conducting the add and drop courses. Third option, it will be online via WebEx. Okay, so any three ini, I will let you know later. All right, that's about our weekly appointment lah. Weekly appointment. So Anything else? Ada nak tanya? I don't have any intention to start our lecture for this week. So we are going to go through topic number 1, right, next week. Right, next week. I will decide where will be our class next week later. Okay, it can be online again. Sebab next week dah puasa kan, mana tahu. We might use online avenue for classes during fasting month, perhaps. Okay, I'll let you know. Right, so if there's no further questions, okay, I will stop here for today. Again, as I mentioned earlier, I will share this video for those yang tak datang ni, ada yang baru nak join ni ataupun dia baru keluar tadi. I will share this video for your reference again via web conferencing punya section in my guru. Financial calculator. For this course, normal calculator will do. Okay, normal calculator will do. Not necessarily we will use financial calculator. If you have it, yes, you can use it, but it's not a compulsory. But okay, since you are EE14 student, EE14 students, you need to have one by now. You dah semester 6 kan? You need to have it. You need to invest on it because you are going to use it for other courses, especially nanti in advanced FM, advanced financial management. You need to use it. Okay, I'm teaching advanced FM, and we need to use financial calculators. You need to use it for your exam. Masa module 7 nanti, you need your financial calculators. In semester 7 or semester 8. Semester 7 going to semester 8. You need your financial calculators for other courses lah, tak sure. Other courses mana yang pakai But module 7, selain daripada exam, you have your the one yang Dr. Aisyah teaching. So itu pun perlukan financial calculators. Okay. But for portfolio, we don't have to use it. Investment planning kena patut pakai investment planning. Zakat and tax not necessarily. Investment planning tadi retirement planning pakai rasanya retirement planning. And module 7 tadi lah. So, but for this course, investment portfolio, just normal calculators will do. But like I said, since you are E14, you need to have it anyway. So, kalau you ada financial calculator, you can use it in my class. Right, so for those yang tak ada, I recommend you to get it now so that it will be worth it lah. Beli pakai lama daripada you beli masa semester 7 baru nak pakai, sekali je pakai for module 7. So not worth it. So you should invest it by now. So for those yang tak beli lagi, you can purchase it. Tak semestinya you beli yang baru. You can find it used. Okay, ada je yang orang jual. I get mine last time pun used. And I still can use it until today. Right? So be wise macam mana nak cari lah. Okay, you can find various marketplaces, okay, for use ataupun second pre-loved financial calculators. Tapi make sure you check dulu lah the condition. Make sure it's in very good condition ataupun good working order condition. Right, so not necessarily purchase a new one. Sebab kalau beli baru, berapa lah, 100 plus kot 100 plus. So if you can find a used ataupun second condition, you can get cheaper. Okay, use your own creativity. Macam mana nak cari lah. Like I said, there's a lot of marketplaces that you can find, online marketplaces. Okay, any other question? Okay, this will be decided when we finalize the numbers. Sebab sekarang, as of today, even today pun ada increment in terms of numbers. Okay, kalau last I check tadi 35. Okay, kalau kita punya numbers increase, tapi selalunya the average is around 4 or 5. Itu je my numbers. Tak lebih daripada itulah. So the 4 or 5 in a group. Okay, but the final will be decided later when we have the final numbers lah. Okay, sebab sekarang masih ada lagi yang register lah, tukar group lah, whatever. Right. Thank you. Ada soalan lain? Okay, so if there's no more questions, I will let you guys go for today. Right, so we will start topic number 1 next week, yeah, on Tuesday. So thank you very much. And for those who observing, happy fasting, selamat berpuasa, and I'll see you guys next week. Right, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Okay,
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor.
all right, welcome.
Thank you, Doctor.
All right, you are welcome. Okay.